And ladies and gentlemen, while many have predicted winds of change in Madhya Pradesh, the assembly election result could be a cliffhanger. There could be a surprise in store as well, as the Times Now ETG projection shows a neck-and-neck fight between the BJP and the Congress in MP, with the Congress party just ahead of the BJP by a razor-thin margin. Now, the Congress is poised to win 109 to 125 seats, while the BJP will likely bag 105 to 117 seats. However, an aggregate of 7 exit polls indicates that BJP may wind up with 123 of the state's 230 seats, where the majority mark is 116. The Congress may get 104 seats in this scenario. So how have the big names in Madhya Pradesh actually performed as per the exit poll survey? Let's decode that now for our viewers. Now let's take this across and show you how the VIPs have performed. Now these are the graphics of what we are looking at. We're looking at Kailash Vijayvargiya, who's leading. He's of course faced off with Sanjay Shukla in the Indore constituency, Indore 1 constituency. Move on to the next big face that we're talking about. The next big face that we're looking at over here is Narendra Singh Tomar leading. So therefore, some of the big names who've actually entered the fray, both Vijayvargiya and Tomar are leading. Of course, he's facing off with Ravindra Singh Tomar in the Bani. Let's move on to the next big face that we're talking about. The next big face is Narottam Mishra, the Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh, neck and neck with Rajendra Bharti of the Congress. So the first big name, the first stalwart, the VIP seat of Narottam Mishra is not entirely sure. He may not be safe yet, is what the exit poll is indicating. The next big name that we'll be looking at is of Shivraj Singh Chouhan. He's of course facing off with Vikram Mastal as well as the Samajwadi Party's Vairagyanand Giri. And this is of course the seat of Budni, where Shivraj Singh Chouhan is the clear leader as per the exit poll. Kamal Nath, of course, the challenger to Shivraj Singh Chouhan, leading in Chhindwara. He's facing off with Banti Sahu of the BJP. Let's move on to the next big face that we're talking about. This is Jitu Padwari, who's a leading candidate there in the Rao constituency. He's facing off with Madhu Verma of the BJP. The next big face that we have as far as this battle is concerned is Digvijay Singh's son, Jayavardhan Singh, who's contesting from the family pocket borough of Ragowgarh. He's leading over there, is facing off with Hirendra Singh Banti of the BJP as well. Phaggan Singh, of course, is another big name, a union minister who's actually campaigning there, is a face, and he is trailing. So question mark over Phaggan Singh is a question over there. It's a Niwas seat that we're talking about, and he's of course facing that Congress candidate. Prahlad Singh Patel, union minister, also leading from the Narsinghpur constituency is what we're told, facing off with Lakhan Singh Patel there in Narsinghpur. So let's quickly take this across to our guests, in fact, who are joining us. JVC, what do you make of this? Some of the strategy, by and large, for the BJP, it has reworked its strategy to get the big names in both Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. By and large, it seemed to have worked, but there are still some hiccups there that could potentially be a threat.
So Indore, if you look at it, Indore 1 was a seat which has been with the BJP for a long time. They lost by a very freak margin last time, even after getting 46% votes. And now Kailash, who was reluctant to actually fight the seat, is actually winning, is what it's showing. So I think, Indore, PM also did a roadshow there, so that effect also would have been there. Dimani is a surprise because Narendra Singh Tomar was actually trailing for a long time. From the time he filed his nomination, all news which was coming was that he was trailing, and that's something probably is a good news because that comes from Gwalior-Chambal region where BJP needs to win, according to me, at least 14 seats to hit the magic figure. Third, Datia. Yes, I think Narottam is the Home Minister, if I'm right.
Yes.
And it was a scrape through even in 2018. He won by 2,000 margin. And now I think it is going to be a neck and neck. Expectedly, I think it's going in the way in which it is going.
All right, let me quickly introduce other panelists as well. Shazia Ilmi is national spokesperson of the BJP. We also have Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist, joining us. But I want to take this across to Rohan Mitra, political analyst with us. Rohan, how do you look at this? Has the strategy of the BJP of getting the top central leaders, union ministers, members of parliament actually worked on ground here?
Good evening, Madhav. Good evening to all your viewers. Madhav, the Madhya Pradesh elections were fought by the Congress in keeping Mr. Kamal Nath in the forefront. And if you've seen, after we lost the government in 2020, Mr. Kamal Nath has campaigned throughout the years and he's kept himself busy in Madhya Pradesh. He has also asked the Congress president at that time, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, that he wouldn't take up the position of the Congress president after her. So his focus has been completely on Madhya Pradesh. And seeing that focus, seeing the engagement he had with the audience in Madhya Pradesh, BJP felt threatened, and they got their ministers, these high-profile ministers, right from Mr. Tomar and everyone else, to come and fight this election because they knew that they were losing this election. And as you said, these numbers, except the numbers which have come up on the exit polls, I don't want to look too much into it because the poll of polls, you're saying that the BJP might be ahead. But the Congress is completely sure that we are winning this.
Okay.
And all the candidates...
Fair enough. Everyone is entitled to their own perception. These are exit polls. There is, of course, a margin of error for a reason, because there have been occasions where exit polls, some have got it right, some have got it wrong. But yes, this is the broad indication we can say, particularly if you look at the aggregate of the poll of polls. Let's now quickly, in fact, take a quick look at what Shivraj Singh Chouhan had to say. This is a quick update coming in from Madhya Pradesh. Shivraj Singh Chouhan reacting to the exit polls, saying that it is the Ladli Behna scheme that has seen the BJP through. Listen in.
देखो कांटे की टक्कर लाडली बहनों ने सारे कांटे निकाल दिए, कोई कांटा बचा ही नहीं। मैंने ऐसा चुनाव नहीं देखा कि जहां हम जाते थे पुरुषों की भीड़ तो होती थी, लेकिन उससे ज्यादा बहनें आती थी, बेटियां आती थी, बच्चे भी आते थे, और बहनों का जो लाड़ और प्यार मिला वो अद्भुत और अभूतपूर्व है।
आशुतोष मिश्रा, कांटे की टक्कर आप कह रहे हैं, लेकिन लाडली स्कीम ने दिखाया कि कैसे बेटियों ने सारे कांटे निकाल दिए, से शिवराज चौहान।
For Congress, it is more for Narendra Modi. If you remember, Narendra Modi did not even take the name of Shivraj Singh Chouhan when he was present in a public meeting. And there are all these 7 ministers and Vijay Varghese, 3 ministers, 4 MPs and Vijay Varghese have been fielded as replacement for Shivraj Singh Chouhan. Because, he has been chief minister for quite a long time, except for those 15 odd months or whatever Kamal Nath was there. And BJP felt that there is an anti-incumbency wave in Madhya Pradesh. So this message that Ladli has succeeded is more for the central BJP, that if you win, it's because of me and not because of Modi.
Okay,
so
but Ladli scheme, from the best of my knowledge, is a state scheme. Let me bring in Shazia Ilmi on that. Shazia Ilmi, you have Ashutosh who says that it's because of Modi's face and not because of the Madhya Pradesh state administration schemes that the vote, if it comes in, would have come in. That's Ashutosh's interpretation. Your response?
No, Madhav, I'm not saying that.
So first things first.
Yeah, okay, 1 second. He wants to clarify his comment. Okay, I'll allow him to clarify. I'm coming back to you, Shazia. Quickly, Ashutosh, what are you saying?
I didn't say that they will win because of Modi. Because, Modi was the face in Himachal Pradesh and Karnataka, despite that BJP lost. What I'm saying is that this shows...
But if they win in Madhya Pradesh, who's to get the credit then? State or centre?
So that's what I'm saying. This is a fight between Shivraj Singh Chouhan and Narendra Modi, that if BJP win, who gets the credit?
Okay. You're saying there's a credit war. Okay, got your point. You're saying it's a credit war. Shazia, your response?
No, I don't think I have to respond to that there is some animosity. We've seen how elections are done. We've seen how our Prime Minister has worked so hard, and we see that the face of development in Madhya Pradesh has been Shivraj Chouhan. We've seen how flocks and flocks of people come together wherever Shivraj Ji goes. And compare this with Kamal Nath Ji, who just stepped, he came in from Dubai for a period of time, and the minute the elections got over, he flew back to Dubai. Even when he was in Madhya Pradesh, he didn't step out of the house. Comparing this with Shivraj Ji, who went afoot, village to village, tehsil to tehsil, is remarkable. And people have seen that. Everybody knows that. Even the Congress workers, they say that हमारे कमल नाथ जी तो निकलते ही नहीं है, वो घर में बैठे ही सारा खेल करते हैं.
But if that were true, Shazia, why was Mr. Shivraj Chouhan not projected as the chief ministerial candidate of BJP? That's a question that many are asking.
No, so that is up to us, who we want to project and who we don't want to project. The party senior leaders will decide. But the fact is, Shivraj Ji led the fight. And there are if we have so many leaders, and we have an abundance of leaders at the state level, at the local level, at the national level, they all are going with one vision and one mission.
Okay, but some of those leaders at this point of time, by the exit polls, number are perhaps not doing as well as they were expected to do. I'm going to ask you to just hold on to your thoughts for a minute. We're going to quickly bring in the rebel seats as well. This is quite important because rebel candidates very often hurt political parties in any election. Let's take a quick look at what role the rebels have played as far as this election are concerned and how are they expected to perform. We're talking about the Congress rebels at this point of time. This is the seat of Sumawali, the rebel seat where we have Kuldeep Sikarwar, who switched to the BSP. This rebel candidate is trailing. Let's go across to the next rebel candidate. This is a Congress rebel candidate in Bhatnagar. This is Murli Morwal, very famous because of his son, in fact, Karan Morwal, who was accused of sexual harassment, of rape. In fact, he is trailing as well. He was given initially a ticket by the Congress and then later that ticket was taken back. This is the next Congress rebel of the seat of Bargi. This is Jaykant Singh, who switched to Real India Party. He's trailing as well, is what we're told. So 3 rebels, all 3 trailing. Very interesting to see whether they'll actually cut out votes of which party, whether it's the Congress or the BJP. Another Congress rebel from the seat of Gotegaon. This is Shailendra Chaudhary, who contested as an independent. He's trailing as well, is the information that's coming in. Let's move across now to the BJP. These are the BJP rebels we're talking about in the seat of Tikamgarh. We have KK Srivastav, who contested as an independent. He's trailing as well. So there's a clear pattern here as far as rebels are concerned. Perhaps, at least so far, we've not seen any of them successful. In Burhanpur, another BJP rebel of Harshvardhan, who contested as an independent. He's also trailing. Move on and... All right, this is the last frame that we have. Very interesting to see this JVC. While none of them are really successful, the big question is whose votes will they eat into? Will it be to the party, the mother party that they originally belonged to?
So, see, there are 34 rebels from Congress and close to around same numbers for BJP also. I don't think, as your survey indicates, that none of the rebels are going to win. But certainly the rebels are going to eat into the mother party's votes because that's a given thing. But having said that, this election is more about the Ladli Behna scheme of Shivraj Singh Chouhan and also against the fatigue factor in the urban areas as far as Shivraj Singh Chouhan is concerned. That's all. This election is not between BJP and Congress. This election is not about the local candidates. This election is about, am I voting for Ladli Behna scheme? Am I voting for Mama for that? Now that's what it is. Okay. Now why did BJP did not project CM candidate was because it's a known fact that 3 terms and after that he has come back and there is going to be a fatigue factor in the urban area. Okay. They just want to cut that off. And one last thing I need to tell you, because in the first round when you showed Nivas, you said the Minister of State for Rural Development, Fagan, is trailing is what you said. Yes. That is a bellwether seat. Okay. That's something which we need to tell the audience.
So BJP is losing that. There's according
to the survey, a bellwether seat from 1985.
Which indicates which way the state could potentially be headed. Yes. Well, that's another interpretation. Thanks so much for that, JVC. We'll have to leave it there. I'd like to thank Shazia Ilmi, Rohan Mitra, as well as Ashutosh for joining us on the broadcast. We're going to slip into a very quick break, but lots more coming up on the other side in terms of breaking news and updates. Stay tuned.